of my many missions is to support people with this temperament, even those who are introverts, into supporting them to be in positions of leadership, because there is an inquiry, there is a philosophy, there is a leading edge of evolution quality to those who are deeply thinking, deeply feeling, deeply processing humans, and drenched in empathy if they're empaths. So for me, I don't want a narcissist or a sociopath or a psychopath in a position of leadership, political or otherwise. I'm not following these people into a towering inferno. I'm just not, because they don't have access to empathy, and I'm not interested in leadership without empathy. So my eye goes toward those of us who are highly sensitive and connect with the idea of being an empath, because we are the ones who are really going to process something all the way through and see the impact of different political choices or leadership choices in a system. And I laugh when I think about the Women's March. There was a placard there and it just said, "Things have gotten so bad, even the introverts are here." It's just like, oh, the introverts show up, you know we're in trouble. They're pushing through so much resistance. So for me, it's about, and it speaks to your question, which is, how do you navigate leadership with the sensitive empath temperament? And a lot of it is being responsible for the fact that the acronym that really comes into play is DOES. So the depth of processing, that's how we notice we're sensitive. The easy overstimulation, because in theory, a highly sensitive person, well, a non-highly sensitive person, not to say they're not sensitive, but the trait itself, if they don't have the trait of high sensitivity, they'll walk into a room and they'll pick up on 50 pieces of information. A highly sensitive temperament walks into a room and picks up on 500 pieces of information. So it goes without saying that the overstimulation factor is pretty instant, because we're picking up on smells, visual, who's dangerous, where the saber-toothed tiger is. We're picking up on everything. Sometimes within 5 minutes of waking, I will be flooded by too much information. So that's my responsibility, to just say, okay, I'm flooded. And I have ways of communicating with my husband or my team members, producers, and a lot of what I request is a room with a door where I could click it shut, even if I have to hide in the bathroom, because 6 minutes of silence is so restorative for me. And that's one of the breaks that I allude to when I talk about how important taking breaks are. And being outside is huge for me. Ocean, anything water, is massive. Nature is instantly restorative for me. Having a journal nearby, ideally having enough community around where I can vent and process. We hold the bucket for each other, as we like to call it, because I think venting and moving energy in a safe environment, not triangulating against, but being in a safe environment, processing and venting is huge. There has to be a place where we're unmeasured and we feel safe.